everyone, this is the Suki of Flames welcoming you back to NekoPara Volume 1. This is going to be Part 4. Yeah, the takoyaki seller isn't here today. Just like yesterday, we took a walk to the park in the evening. However, that food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two catgirls home. Suspicious. That also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to do some shopping before Shiguri got home. Sorry, Vanilla! What was it called? Catnip? That sounds about right. That isn't the right word at all. Chocolate, if you're tired, why don't you rest a bit? Okay, a little bit. No, Chocolate is fine. Sorry to worry you, Master. There's no need for you to apologize. She had a troubled smile on her face as she nodded. It was pretty clear why she wasn't in good spirits. That's why there was nothing I could really say to her. Well, there happens to be a bench over there, so why don't we rest a bit? In that case, I will go buy something to drink. Oh, thanks. Something for everyone, okay? Understood, leave it to me. I handed Vanilla some change and offered the bench to Chocola. The constant sea breeze rustled the trees in the park. All that could be heard throughout the empty park were the quiet sounds of nature. I silently sat down next to the disheartened Chocola. Like the gently setting sun, time passed by slowly. Chocola will be going home. Her voice was so quiet that I wasn't sure if I had heard her or not. Even so, she answered clearly. Without saying a word, I responded by gently rubbing Chocola's head. Is it alright if Chocolate calls you sometimes, Master? Yeah. Would it be alright if to go visit you as well, Master? Yeah. Master, will you be sure to think about us every day? Is it alright for Chocolate to still call you Master even if Chocolate is far away from you? Her voice trembled as she frantically wiped away her tears. She stifled her sobbing and her voice became strained. She looked pained as she did her best to hold back her emotions, biting her lips. I held back my irresponsible words that were on the brink of coming out with all my strength. Yeah, of course I will. Master! Chocolate's so sorry, Master! I was frustrated at myself for saying nothing. I was empty. I could only offer condolences that could not be put into words. I rubbed Chocolate's head as gently as I could. Stephanie, you really are kind, aren't you, Master? I don't really think I'm kind at all. You said the same thing before, didn't you, Master? Before? Chocolate closed her eyes and smiled. Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla were taken home by Master and Shiguri-chan? Ah, of course I remember that. We're gonna get a flashback. It was a cold day half a year ago. Chocolate and Vanilla were huddled together crying by the side of the road. They were still so young they couldn't even speak yet. It was that day I embraced their small cold bodies and took them home with me. There was no way I could simply forget that important day when our family grew. In the beginning, you two really couldn't get used to things at home. We were scared back then because people we were unfamiliar with in an unfamiliar house with people and catgirls we didn't know. You two wouldn't eat at all, which really worried Shiguri. Yes, we really did make you worry. I started to hear a tiny bit of laughter in her voice as we reminisced about the past. Do you remember when Chocolate and Vanilla had a fever too? I definitely remember that. It was a few days after we brought Chocolate and Vanilla home. At that point, they'd only occasionally drink some water. And as always, they didn't really touch their food. The combination of malnourishment and cold weather had really begun to weaken their bodies. They both developed high fevers and were in pain. No one had realized it that night, but we felt so much pain, anguish, and loneliness we couldn't speak or move our arms or legs at all. All we could do was cry and cry as we kept hoping for anyone to come and save us. And then, It's alright, I'm with you too, so don't worry. With your big warm arms, you gently rubbed our heads, Master. You kept saying, don't worry, as you stayed by our side. Continue to stroke and comfort both Chocolate and Vanilla. When morning came, you took us to the hospital. You were always by our side. We felt so anxious and helpless. It felt like it was all just lies to us. Lies! Bullshit! Back then you said the same thing. That you didn't think you were being kind. But if Master had saved the Chocolate and Vanilla, wouldn't be here now. Back then, if Master was by our side, we still wouldn't be able to trust anyone. Thanks to Master, we were able to eat again. We were able to become friends with Shuri-chan and everyone else. That's why, from that day forward, Master became Chocolate's master. It was that day forward that Chocolate began loving her kind master, you know. I wish that her tear-filled eyes would not spill over. These tears were filled with anxiety, sadness, and happiness. She smiled all she could before me. That's why when Chocolate hears that Master won't be around anymore, Chocolate couldn't do anything else but want to go with Master. So Chocolate begged Shiguri-chan. She said that with the faintest smiles, one that seemed as if we wouldn't disappear at any moment. Those words were so gentle and warm. But there was also an undeniable sadness and emptiness mixed in with them. Chocolate. I was the one she was saying all this to. Even so, the only thing I could say back to her was her name. Chocolate, I guess us catgirls don't really understand when it comes to money and other complex things. Still. No matter what, Chocolate wants to be by Master's side. When Master is having a tough time or is in trouble, somehow Chocolate just knows. Chocolate just somehow does. Whether it's cleaning, doing the laundry, or cooking, Chocolate will do anything to help. Even if Chocolate can't do it properly right now, Chocolate will absolutely make sure that she'll be able to do the things right someday. That's why, would it be okay to ask for one favor? Chocolate wants to be with Master. Chocolate voiced her feeling clearly once again. It barely kept her tears from overflowing. Chocolate, if you could be with me. I was engulfed by my inner thoughts, which were ready to overflow. She yearned for me so earnestly. For her to so innocently believe in me, there should be no reason for me to be against it. That day, Chocolate and Vanilla became an important part of my family. As long as they were with me, the days would be bright and enjoyable. I was simply selfish for just leaving home like that. I didn't want to get my family wrapped up in my selfishness, or have them experience my unnecessary hardship because of me. You two are important to me after all. We are catgirls, so we're honest with ourselves. My inner conflict was disrupted by Vanilla. Vanilla had returned at some point, and she looked straight at me as she said at Chocolate's side. For me, as long as it's fun, I am fine being with Chocolate. Even if there are hardships, I think I'm fine being with Chocolate. After all, it's much more lonely and painful when we can't be together. Vanilla, if we really love you, then even if it's troublesome, we want to be with you. That is reason to be with you. Stuff like that, whether we're be happy or not. Even though you're a master, don't you think it's wrong for you to decide that? Besides, when a person important to us is in trouble, that's more reason for us to want to be by their side. We don't know what we can do, but in tough times, we can at least be by your side to cheer you up. That is what we can do. It was as if her gentle, warm, and soft smile had become the setting sun. These uncharacterized words from Vanilla deeply penetrated and seeped into my heart. That is probably why Shiguri let us follow you, Master. Since Shiguri can't go with you, she asked us to go in her stead, Master. That is why if Master really cares about us, then I believe we should be with you. There was not even the faintest bit of hesitation. They were such honest and absolutely straightforward words. Who might have dictated Chocolate and Vanilla's happiness? Only these words continued to strongly resonate in my mind, which was otherwise empty. Even if we lived a worry-free life, we would hate if Master wasn't around. No matter how difficult, Chocolate wants to be together with Master. That's why Chocolate begs you to allow us to be by your side, Master. This is where Chocolate wants to be! She was on the verge of tears. But Chocolate's face lit up. There were nothing absolutely pure, genuine words. It was really hard at a loss for words when it comes to catgirls, huh? Saying no to their words was not something I could bring myself to do. Won't be like this. It was back at home. You can't just live here however you like. Got it? Yes, that won't be a problem! Chocolate's happiest Master is here with her. Well, Master's finally surrendered. Sometimes people say they hate what they actually love, right? The dream moment seemed to be blown away by her dazzling smile. Despite all this, our family, perhaps I was the one that really didn't believe in that. Thinking about all this from their perspective, it was very simple. Although I thought it was still so immature. Perhaps catgirls were more human than humans were when it came to honesty. From here on out, we need to do our best all together. Of course, Chocolate's right! Even if we don't have fatty tuna for dinner every night, just occasionally is good enough. For meat, a food grade is fine as long as it's Matsuzaka beef. Fatty beef meat is the best. Is that all you guys have been eating at home? Even if the road ahead of us is uncertain, I lovingly rub their heads, just shoveling their hair. Alright, why don't we head back to the shopping district then? What is it, Art? Are you done shopping already? We have to go buy the shampoo you guys like, don't we? Oh, Master is so cool. Alright, let's buy some Matsuzaka beef. Well, today's a celebration, so why not? Yes, celebratory party! Master is so generous, as expected of us, Master. Just this once, okay? So the beginning of a bright new life. And together with the happy and high-spirited Chocolate Vanilla, we took the first steps towards it. So I'm guessing this is the game's actual opening and that was the prologue? Okie dokie? Oh. Well, for whatever reason, this little cutscene thing is not wanting to play on my actual recording player, and now it's back. So, they just had like a little opening scene. I don't know why it didn't play. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'll figure it out. Sorry for that black screen. Like I said, it just did its whole opening bit, and I don't know why that messed up. But it just didn't want to play on my recording device, so that sucks, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I'm gonna go ahead and use that as the time to go ahead and end this episode. If you like this, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe, and as always, I will see you in the next one. See ya!